Hi, welcome to my channel and thank you for visiting. I'm Tasha, your teacher of English in English. For the last 9 months, I've been talking about the parts of speech, and now it's time to move on to developing writing skills. Writing is the most neglected part of the teaching of English to speakers of other languages. And so in these writing videos, I'm going to try to make it easy to understand. First of all, the writing of a sentence. There are two parts of a sentence, the subject and a predicate. In this example, a bird sings outside my window every morning. The subject is a bird, and the predicate sings outside my window every morning. Usually, a sentence has a subject and a verb, but there are times when a sentence is only one word or two words, like in these examples. These are command words, and I'm going to discuss them in the next videos when I will talk about the functions of sentences. In writing sentences, two things we need to remember: the use of capital letters and end marks. In the sentence, birds sing outside my window every morning. Now, this is a statement, so it ends with a period or a full stop. Oh, do they? It's a question, so there's a question mark. Really is an exclamation, so there's an exclamation mark. Now, in direct speeches like this example, Miss Tasha said, birds sing outside my window every morning. This is enclosed with a pair of quotation marks. And by the way, in British English, the use of single quotations is more common, while double quotations are more common in American English. Articles also are used at the start of the sentence, the, a, and, an. There's a video on articles only, so you can look at the previous videos. And before we go further, just to show you how the parts of speech make up a sentence. So I made the sentence longer. I said, oh yes, a black and yellow bird sings loudly outside my window every morning. So here in this long sentence, you can see that all the parts of speech are used. And it is also important to know the difference between a dependent and an independent clause, because these will determine the structures of the sentence that you want to write. There are 4 structures in this video, and the first one is the simple sentence. Now, this consists of only one independent clause, followed by a compound sentence. This has 2 or more independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunctions. And what are the coordinating conjunctions? They are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. The upper secondary students are going to the hall, so you go with them. Grades 10 and 11 are having sports activities, but grade 12 are taking the tests. You can hand in your writing task too at break time or before you go home this afternoon. The third structure is complex sentence. It is a combination of an independent and a dependent clause, and they are connected by a subordinating conjunction. In a previous video, I made a list of the commonly used subordinating conjunctions in English. Anyway, just to show the examples, classes will be suspended for 2 days because many roads have been flooded. Although classes are suspended, the office staff will come to work. Even after many announcements, some students still came not wearing their uniforms. And the last structure is what we call compound complex sentence. In other words, this is a combination of the three previous structures. Why? Because they are made up of two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses, and these words are connected by a coordinating and a subordinating conjunction in one long sentence, like these examples. Because the main roads are impassable, classes are suspended, but the office staff and workers will come to school. Even though we are a private school, we still have to comply with the requirements of the Ministry of Education and base our course outline on the basic education curriculum. In this second sentence, there are two independent clauses and one dependent clause. If you have any questions, please write them on the comments below and I'll get back to them in the next videos. Thank you for visiting. Bye.